it's kind of pre-session already, you know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're chilling.
Ooh, should I just roll my dice on this, like on the top of the plastic top of this Pringles can?
Of
Yes.
course,
That I
it's
cover.
obviously it's made to be a dice tray.
This, all right. Well,
It
this
has
is.
ridges and everything.
It does have ridges, and it won't make a funny sound. It's just, you know. When should I hit?
Right.
Do I hit play or do you hit play? I'm assuming you hit play, right? On like the
I
music.
I hit play. I'm the
Okay.
leader, right? Yeah, I'm hosting. Okay. I'm gonna hit play on the music, and for a recap, the party of Demise, Torin, and Stanley, and Mittens, arrive in the port city of Aristesi. A scuffle in the marketplace attracts the attention of not only our posse, but a traveling owlfolk known as Ryak. And after settling the scuffle, that was because of a stolen statuette, a shopkeeper offers them a free meal and a look around her antique store. After looking around the store, the party leaves the shop, but the air outside is cold and different. 3 cloaked figures fail to set the party asleep. 2 of them are put down, and the last manages to get away. The party, now lost and confused, must decide whether to continue on their travels to the capital city or investigate the cult activity further.
I believe I just face planted on the ground too. Like I
Yep.
stood up, I tried to run after that guy, and I just fell back over.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, there seems to be some chaos afoot. I say that there might be some happenings that we in this town, and we can either go investigate that or we can be along our way. Well, I don't know what you travelers are doing here, so I'm just here for the journey and offering my scouting and my and some just some additional whatevers.
I am going to take a look at the bodies.
The bodies. Alrighty.
Did we loot them last session? I don't remember if we looted them
I don't think we did.
because like
I don't think so.
s-
I think yeah.
well, I see in my inventory I have the half pouch of sleep powder and 3
I
poison
think
darts.
you
Oh,
looted
did we?
one of the bodies.
Okay, yes, that's what it was. I
I'm looking for like any symbols or anything like that. Maybe a note that tells me all of their intricate evil schemes, you know?
A detailed
Do they have a
scroll of all of their
manifesto?
plans.
Yeah.
A map to the library where they keep all of their tomes.
Tomes?
Also, didn't I get another language? Oh, I think we
Um,
decided that I speak Orcish as well because I got
Yeah.
another one for my. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, hold on, let me.
Would
get
you
that
want one of
down
us to
too.
roll investigation, or
So
I guess
are
it would
you
be
looting the
medicine?
body, or are you like trying to look
Hold
over the
on.
body
Or
more specifically?
I guess loot, but I'm more looking for like identification things or like symbols or
Okay.
anything of like if I could find out like what well of anything religious in nature, I guess.
On bodies, roll me a religion check, Torin.
Religion. I can do that. That's a 9.
Nothing really stands out to you. You do notice like the clasp that's holding one of the cloaks together has a rather intricate gold design on it. You can't really make out what it is, but you
Okay.
know that it's there and it's gold and it looks shiny.
I
Oh,
probably
shiny.
wouldn't recognize it anyway, to be honest.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
May I try? So this is a weird thing.
hmm
May Mittens try to memorize, like, do they have a common scent that I could use as an identifier for others of their group?
You could, I suppose. Like Mittens could take note of the scent that they have on them. They
I
smell
would like
strongly
to-
of like incense and like herbs.
Mittens will try to remember the smell.
Okay. Write that down, write that down.
Yes. Incense and fire and smoke. Definitely unique.
What a sniff that was.
Truly, all churches are the bane of us.
Sorry, I'm a slow writer today.
It's okay. I should get a notebook to take notes.
I'm using
I'm
the
just
dot
gonna-
matrix one that I sent.
I mean, I'm just gonna do it on my character sheet.
I still have no idea why it says I just have a single note that says demise on it and a hyphen.
My one note
Demise.
that I have is Kurollana cultists no goo.
No goo.
No goo?
Yep.
I mean, evidently the little
Wait.
one has done something to me that made me write a note.
She's not little.
Is
She's
anybody
wa-
else looking
she's
over
big.
the bodies? These
Alright.
two bodies.
Slight problem actually.
Yeah.
My character sheet seems to have erased all my spells.
Oh,
Mmm.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
great.
problem.
that is a very big problem.
We
Yeah.
continue on. I'll fix it.
Okay.
Version history.
I think Demise is busy admiring the dent that she put in the wall when the man hit it.
Is she like inspecting the damage to know how much to pay for it?
Do
I don't even
we
think she's saying that. I think she's just like, wow, look at this amazing dent. Look what I did.
do we know what race these are? Are they mixed race or?
I think Happy
I don't think
said
they were
that
too fast. Probably not that good.
elves.
There was one elf and one tiefling. The tiefling is the one that has the little insignia brooch.
Okay.
Did we catch what the one that ran away was?
No.
Or no? Okay. I'm guessing they're wearing like hoods, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
they're wearing cloaks or something, so it's hard to tell.
They're wearing some like I'm shady and I'm doing shady things kind of clothes, you know?
I mean, I might as well give the one that I'm just inspected a once over for loot and whatnot.
Okay.
Is
Oh,
that
that is a one. You find nothing really of interesting on it except for that brooch. Looks like the only thing valuable.
Pocket
They
it.
have a watering flask, and that's it.
Pocket that
I-
too.
don't know if I should take the brooch. It seems.
Do you think maybe
When
we?
in doubt, be a loot gremlin.
Do you think maybe we can bring it to
All
somebody
right,
in
I'll
town?
pick it up.
What?
I'll stow it away.
You think maybe
You
we
think
can
I
bring
take,
it?
I
To,
take the brooch, sure.
I was gonna say, you think we can maybe bring it to somebody in town and see if they can recognize what it is?
I'm assuming that it's a symbol of our assailants.
Is anybody else looking at the brooch, or is just Torin?
I could, I'll show it around. I'll show it
Okay.
around to people. I'm assuming
Yeah,
that
we'll look
Ryak
at
was
it.
like looking at over my shoulder at it.
Yes. I am.
Mittens will hop on
Right.
your shoulders and look at it too. Shiny. I want it.
Ryak, make a history check, and then Demise make a religion check.
Okay.
Alright. I have a 13 plus 1. That is 14.
17 minus 1, 16.
Okay. Ryak, you recognize that this brooch is the mark of a well-known association here. They call themselves the Order of the Moon, and they often are associated with the goddess of death. And Demise, you know that they are associated specifically with Noct.
Oh, okay. I will
S-
share this with the party.
Mr. Torin, how you see this insignia, do you? You have not seen this in your travels before?
I have not.
You don't
Okay.
recognize the crescent being a moon on this emblem? Have you never seen a moon
Guess
before?
not. No.
I only jest,
No, I
my
recognize it.
I only jest, my friend. It is of I don't remember the name of this order, but it is the Order of the Moon and some goddess. I remember.
Specifically, it's a symbol for Noct.
Oh, that's
The
wonderful.
symbol is a crescent with a lily of the valley in the middle.
don't mind me, let me remind myself who knocked this.
Troublesome.
Now don't tell me.
I'm looking at the document that you sent us.
Crescent moon with the lily of the valley.
Yeah.
Also, I learned that no, I was just on the wrong tab. All my spells were there if I scrolled down. Oops.
Oh.
Oh.
What a mood.
With Lily of the Valley.
Brooch of Noct.
Brooch of Noct. Torin, you gain 1 Brooch of Noct.
Is it a brooch or a brooch?
Brooch? Brooch? It's
I
a
don't know how you
it's a clasp of a cloak.
Is there a difference?
I don't know.
assume
Yes,
there
there is.
I don't know what a brooch is, so I just assumed that it was a funny
Oh,
word.
Brooch.
yeah,
It's
I-
brooch. Brooch is like a,
Like I broach the subject.
yeah, you broach something. Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
it's brooch.
I
Yeah,
didn't know.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Should
I-
bring back brooches.
I don't have Squint's eyes. 12 intelligence for nothing.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not literate for nothing.
Alright, so are you guys gonna leave these 2 dead bodies here, or like try to do anything with them, or just like
I'm
walk
gonna
away?
I'm gonna
Wait,
lean them
oh,
against the
burn 'em.
wall
Oh wait.
and then put their hoods over
Sit
them.
them up like they're playing cards together.
Yes.
They're just sleeping.
Nothing happened here, passerby.
Are you actually like leaning their bodies up against the wall?
Yes, I am
I'm
leaning
not-
them. I am.
I am not saying what I. It was a joke what I said, but yeah.
Perhaps we can just, maybe we can fool people into thinking that they're asleep for a little while.
For the funnies, roll me performance then.
God, it's a -1 by the way. Oh, I rolled
What
a
if we're assistant? But we are
15
assistant.
minus
Yeah,
1,
can we
so
assist? Yeah.
I have. I rolled a 15 minus 1, so a 14.
Gotcha.
Pretty good, actually.
If you're assisting, roll as well. Because this is funny.
am I rolling it, or is anybody, or who's rolling it?
My cat just jumped on me. I
21.
flying leap attack.
Okay. You guys successfully stack these bodies. If you would have rolled any other lower numbers, I would have been like, these guys are dead. You can't move them.
No, put the arms over the shoulders. Yes, yes. Now they're drunk.
Oh,
and
we could Bernie's them, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. How many mage hands do we
Idea.
need to weekends at Bernie's a body?
God.
It might be a little difficult to weaken at Bernie's the guy whose skull is caved in, but it's like
Yeah. I think for the fairly normal looking one, you would need at least 4 mage hands.
Just minus the fact that there's a dent on the dude's head.
Yeah.
Freak mining accident.
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway,
So you guys are heading back to the town square, I'm assuming.
Verily. Oh, one thing quickly. Demise.
Yes.
Thank you so much in your assistance for saving my dear Stanley, my beautiful human walker.
My beautiful boy.
Mhm.
You're welcome.
I value Stanley's greatly, and as well as his long strides. Thank you.
Looks at this cat and is like, okay, that's one way of
I'm not
putting
gonna
it.
lie. I forgot that Stanley is the
The pet?
The
Yes.
pet. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
the actual character is Mittens.
hmm
Alright, you head
I mean,
back
Stanley
to-
does have stats.
Mm-hmm.
So
Stanley
does
is
Mittens.
Mitch just has way better stats.
Stanley is a vehicle for Mittens, basically.
Yes, essentially yes.
It's like Tatsugiri and
It's awesome.
the,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it is. It literally
the
is.
Donzo or something like that.
Donzo, yeah.
I only just think of the Dongo Caverns or something from Legend of Zelda. Whenever I see that.
Dunga.
Alright. As you all are walking back, a slow drizzle starts to fall over the marketplace. Ooh, ad
Oh.
time. There we go.
Ad time. I mean, we just got to the marketplace. We're gonna
What's
get
going?
advertised too.
That's true.
You see people who were selling food before and now like starting to cover up their stalls and start to pack things away. Some of them are muttering how it wasn't supposed to rain today, but the weather does as it pleases. And you see a figure walking towards you. She's a foxfolk looking girl, about the same height as Stanley, and she's inquisitively looking at Mittens specifically.
Isn't Stanley like 7 foot or something?
Canonically, maybe.
Like really
I thought
tall.
he was like 5'4".
I thought he was. I couldn't. I don't remember if he was really short or really tall. Let's
I
make.
think we made a joke that he was really tall, but I don't know if we
Yeah.
really. I don't
He's
know if we
5'4".
actually
Why
know.
not?
Okay.
Do we
The
notice this?
foxfolk walking towards you is 5'4".
Okay.
She's more specifically walking towards Mittens, and she has a very excited look on her face.
The famous Mittens.
She's wearing a apprentice robe gear, which is a wizard hat. She has a magical staff with her, and she has a very large, like comically large backpack on her. I'm finding the image real quick so you can have a visual reference.
Why, hello there.
Hello there.
We love
Hello
a
there.
comically large backpack.
The comically
General
large backpack is
Kenobi.
something.
There she is.
Where am I looking?
My Discord's bugging. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh.
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 There we go.
Holding.
I put it in session chat.
Oh, session chat. I was looking at the PC.
Oh.
where's session chat?
In the sessions category, the
Plus a
one above this
comically
one.
large backpack.
Plus a comically large backpack.
What if I told you I couldn't see that?
What?
Can't see set.
Oh my god, you
sessions
I don't
category.
think you can, you're right. He might not have the role.
Do you not?
For
I have
speci-
player and dungeoneer.
He might
You should be able to.
Yeah, I just have player and dungeoneer saying too.
Is there a
It's directly above the watch or the session in session 1 VC.
No, it might be specific, like a user specific permission under this session.
This is what I see under sessions.
Oh,
Hello, world.
that's
so weird.
That's so weird.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
There have been conversations. Oh wait, I could see this earlier. Now I can't. That's weird.
What?
Because I posted in this channel before.
Yeah, you post in
Yeah.
there.
How'd I lose permissions for this?
I don't
so
know.
The world broke.
Apparently.
Okay. Anyways, she is excitedly running up to Mittens. You see.
Mittens
She's
slowly
kind of-
puts himself behind Stan's head.
Retracts kind of like a cat, backing into
It's
a
like
corner.
suspicion.
Hello, my dear foxfolk. What brings you to us specifically?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just I haven't seen one of those in so long. You see, they're quite rare. I'm sorry, but
Cats are quite rare. Humans are quite rare.
Yeah.
She points to Mittens. It's a draconic cat, isn't it?
Huh?
Kittens isn't kittens.
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 Mittens is a draconic cat, not just a normal cat.
Yeah,
He does have
Oh,
little
Mitten-
wings on his back.
Yeah, he does have
Yeah.
little wings.
Oh,
I
you're
forgot
right.
about
You're
that.
right. You're right. I forgot.
I forgot that too.
Noted.
Greetings.
I like
noble
the i-
humanoid.
I like the idea of Ryak just gaslighting this person. Like, no, that's a normal cat. What are you talking about?
Mittens right now, do I speak or do I just go meow?
Is Mittens speaking at all?
Did you just ask if? Did you just
Greetings,
ask your?
muzzled humanoid.
Oh, and this one speaks how pleasant. She like clasps her hands together and like starts like jumping in her place a little bit. Do you mind if I
Uh,
take a look at him? He's quite majestic.
do your eyes not work from the current distance?
Oh, they work just fine. Roll me a history, Mittens.
History? Oh, what is Mittens' intelligence?
I'd hope pretty high.
9.
Oh,
Oh,
so is he a stork?
He's a sorcerer.
Okay. I thought that he was a wizard for some reason.
Mm. His intelligence is 10. He does have proficiency in history, though.
You do know that the foxfolk are very friendly, very bright and happy beings, and they often symbolize good luck.
Well, nice to meet you. I am Sir Mittens the Bold, the Brave, the Glorious.
Oh, you are so glorious. And she tries to like kind of extend her hand, but like hesitates a little bit.
I'll reach my paw out.
She shakes your tiny little paw.
It is nice to be fully appreciated for my majesty.
She like
I like this one. Can we keep her?
Can we keep her?
Barkeep some meat. I don't know what I just saw.
She kind of stutters and blushes. Oh, I'm so sorry for my forwardness. My name's Kaasabi. And she like introduces herself to the rest of the party.
I'm spelling that like wasabi with a K.
Yeah.
Wasabi.
I thought you were just gonna call her Wasabi for a second. I was like, good for
I'm
you.
Wasabi, like the sauce.
Did you just call yourself Wasabi? But none of you is green.
Hey, nice. You'll go to shake a single finger.
Does she just like take the finger?
She'll put out her hands like she's expecting to shake her hand.
My rowlet
But
hops out of my knapsack and stares quizzically.
Food?
Oh yeah, you have a animal companion, huh?
Yes, I do. I have a rowlet companion.
She goes to pet your little rowlet on his head. Pets
My
on head.
my rowlet coos in happiness. All right, I suppose. Ryak says.
I will shake her hand as well. I am Torin.
Ryak extends his wing arm thing.
His wing arm thing. She shakes your wing arm thing and your hand toward.
I am Ryak.
Wing arm thing.
What brings you all to the city?
Ryak stares at the group.
What
We
does bring you all here?
Well, I know not what everybody else in this group is up to. But Stan here hails from, I forgot the name.
New Jersey.
Character.
Mittens is talking to like a country. I forgot. It was down south. But we are currently looking to establish a more formal magical education down in that country. Celine? Was it Celine? Yes, it was Celine. In Celine. So we are looking for access to libraries and other places of magical import.
Oh, that's so interesting. I'm doing the same.
Are you also from Celine?
No.
Shame. Minus 2 points.
Minus 2 points.
It's 2 points.
The little
Minus
Sims
2
minus
points
Frenchie
to
points.
Gryffindor.
What the lizard, the bird, and the short are doing here, I know not.
the short.
Listen,
Okay, you're not wrong.
The short.
Listen, I'm a dragon like you.
Only
Mitch just looks at you and like kind of wiggles his wings.
Just
Yes,
looking
we
for
are
an
both
may-
dragons.
You may claim to be a dragon, but we do not grant you a seat on the council.
Ryak
I
is
forgot what the exact
simply
name was.
looking for adventure, and I found this group of ragtag beings, and they've accepted me into their group. for some odd reason.
I am on a pilgrimage for my god. To this
why
area.
I'm here?
It brings me to this area.
She's like nodding and like she's super active listening to everything you guys are saying. Well, we probably are going to the same place then. I'm going to the Hall of Anya if you would like to accompany me. I hear the city's kind of dangerous.
The what?
The Hall
We
of
haven't experienced
Anya,
any
you
danger
said?
here while we've been here.
The Hall of Anya, just flat out, it's an adventurers guild. It's where you could find maps and like
Oh.
some lodging. Yeah.
All I can think of is the little girl from Spy
Thank
Family.
you, a voice from the sky.
The
Thank you,
hall
voice
of
from
the
the
little
sky.
girl from Spy Family.
I mean, the more the merrier. I don't see why not.
No, wait. Speak more of this danger. We have not seen any danger while we've been in the city.
Oh, well, there's cultist activity, I hear. I know I shouldn't be traveling alone. I'm looking for a party.
Oh,
Hmm.
well, we may have found a cult. We found, well, rather, we found an
We
order.
found a cult.
We found an order, and they attacked us, and we incapacitated a couple of them.
Oh my.
I don't know if that might be related. And then Ryak nudges Torin. You know the thing.
Hmm.
You have the thing,
Tor-
right?
The thing.
Torin relents, but shows the brooch, as it were.
Oh my. I've never seen anything quite like this, but roll an insight real quick. Anybody who's like looking at her while she's talking.
I'll
Sure.
roll.
15.
I rolled
6.
9
Demise,
plus
did you say
2,
I did say 2.
so 11.
I got 15.
Okay. Torin, you notice that like her eyes do light up a little bit when she sees it, but you can't really read what expression she has.
Hmm.
You'd assume like she recognizes the symbol, but she doesn't quite like know what it means. This is interesting. We could take it to the guild and ask someone there.
As
Yeah,
long
perhaps
as
the guild is a good place to go
well,
to find more information about this.
it is a guild, and it doesn't sound like they are going to chop off our heads the moment we walk in. So, maybe surely, this friendly lady Fox lady will show us the way.
Do you know the
Aren't
way?
you a local?
Oh. 1 second, sorry.
My immersion, no.
Someone
No.
knocks at the door.
Someone knocked at the door. I was like, is it?
Bird, excuse me.
Yes.
Aren't you a local?
I sure am a local.
Sorry.
So what? Why would the fox lady need to show us the way?
I thought you were gonna go with what does the fox lady say?
What does the fox lady say? And I was gonna say, Ryak, do you know the way?
I know of. I have heard of a guild, but I know not where it is.
Oh, I can
Okay.
show you. I've been here a few times before, traveling with my master and everything. She's like holding her staff really close to her.
Your
Okay.
master.
Oh, sorry. I'm an apprentice, you see. I yes, my master.
An apprentice of what?
I'm studying magics.
I see.
She pushes her glasses up and scrunches her nose a little bit.
What kind?
What kind?
What kind? Yes.
Oh, I haven't quite decided yet. I'm on a journey to figure that out.
I see.
Roll an
Well-
insight check to see if she like is actually undecided or if it's something like weird.
Yeah, you can do that.
I was gonna say, and Ryak is
Nat
peering. Oh my!
Nat 20.
I was gonna say Ryak is peering at suspiciously at.
You know
Kaasabi.
you know that she's lying, Demise, but she does have good intentions.
Okay. Demise just kind of squints. Not that anyone can see this because her eyes are tiny, but she kind of squints.
All of us are just squinting. It's really funny.
Squints at you.
One final question.
Mhm.
I am still grasping the intricacies of the bipedal languages. And okay, I'll come out and say it. Is it called an order because you take orders or because you give orders? What
I think
like
it's because
we've
like
heard
it's,
the order of Noct or whatever, but like why is it called an order? I thought orders were like
I don't know
commands.
I don't know if this
I
one's
didn't
from that
quite
order.
think about that. I think it's because it's like ordered in a way.
I see.
And she like puts her finger on her chin and just like is very intensely thinking about this question now.
While she distracted, I want to smell her.
You want to smell her? Okay.
Yes, what does she smell like? Is it a pleasant or
Hold on,
bad
hold
smell?
on. Is
My entire
Stanley or
trust of this lady-
Mittens smelling her?
I
No,
like the
Mittens.
idea of Mittens distracting her and Stanley's
Sniffing her.
That's
Mittens is attempting to smell her to determine the trustworthiness.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. She smells like flowers and ocean breeze, and she just smells so good.
Okay. I trust her. She smells pleasant.
I'm like deciding if I want to roll like for intimidation to see if we can like get a squeak out of her to like say something, but I don't know if I want to.
I don't know about intimidation.
I mean, you could. She seems really friendly to you guys, though.
I'll
Yeah,
leave
she's
it.
kind.
I'll leave it be.
With that, she like kind of claps her hands together, like breaking herself out of thought, and just like, "Well, shall we be going then?" And just turns around and walks away without any like thought.
I
guess
shall
we're-
follow then.
I
I
guess
guess
we're
we're
follow.
going.
After her.
Tally ho.
Well met.
Is there any? Do we like notice anybody like? Is there anybody else in this? What is this? A bar or like a?
What's your
So you're out on
passive
the street,
perception?
right?
You're out in the street. It's like starting to rain a little bit.
Okay.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is
Passive.
What is that? The
Yours
number?
is probably pretty good.
Mine is 4. Is that what it?
What?
Oh no, 14. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody is really paying you any mind. They're kind of just focusing on like making sure their booths are properly covered.
I was
Okay.
looking at skills, not passive perception.
You're all good.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just like 10 plus your modifier for the most part, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She walks away like into like a little crowd of people, and as you follow her, she takes you like down some roads that are all like super well occupied, even though the weather's starting to turn.
Mm.
And takes you into a guild hall. If you on sorry. There we go. Inside this hall, it doesn't really seem like a hall of information. It seems more like a tavern that's just bigger and fancier.
Mm.
Across the wall of one of like adjacent to the door, there is a huge sprawling map of the town. And if you look in maps, that's pretty much what the map depicts. There's nothing specific, it just shows the boroughs of the town and the walls.
I see.
She goes up to it and like starts looking at the map and is very confused looking at it. I rolled an 8 for her reading maps.
Oh no.
Yes, I too would be confused looking at this map. I thought Noct was spelled with a T, not just a C.
I'll walk up to her and say, "Is there a problem?"
Nockport, Soulport. I just like how they honor Noct here so much.
What?
What's that? Are you okay?
Either way, I walk up to her and say, "Is there a problem?"
I just give me a moment. She like puts her finger up and is like pointing at the map and like trying to decipher where she is on it.
Can I I try and help her read this map?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yes.
I'll help.
Yes, you
I'll
can.
help her.
Where
What do
are
you want me
What
to
am I
roll?
rolling for this?
What would you roll for map reading ability?
I'm gonna roll d20, and I got a nat 20, so I think I helped.
Okay.
Oh.
You point at the map at the very large building in the center of Buco Quadrato, and that is the building you are in right now.
Oh. Oh.
In
Yeah.
the very large building in the middle of where you said?
Buco Quadrato.
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe we're here.
Oh yes, you're so right. Thank you. I knew that.
We
Um,
all have our tough days, you know.
Hmm. Does Steph own all of the market?
Steph. Oh, I see what you mean.
You know, for a place
Just
called
didn't say
Buco
that out loud.
Quadrato, there's
Yes,
a lack
Mitten,
of
everything that I'm saying in this voice, Mittens is saying out loud.
Gotcha.
You know, for it being
Oh, I
called
see it,
Buco
yeah.
Quadrato, there's a certain lack. There seems to be a lack of boxes in this area. I can't tell why.
There also seems to be a lack of Spanish-speaking people.
It's not Spanish.
It's
I
so
have no
Spanish.
idea what language it is.
It's Italian.
Is it
Yeah.
Italian? Okay.
Yeah,
You know, it does sound Italian now that I think about it.
it's Italian for the square hole.
Mhm.
Well,
The square hole.
The square hole. I mean, either way, there is a lack of Italian-speaking people around here. Anyway,
There's a weeping lady in the corner over there.
What's lady in the court?
Lasagna! Tiramisu!
Lasagna.
And she's like, she's staring at. In one hand, the lady in the corner has like a triangular box, and then on the other hand, a cylindrical box, and she's like, and she's
Which
like,
one?
Which one?
it doesn't fit anywhere.
Huh?
It all goes in the
Which
square
one?
hole. It all goes in the square hole.
The square hole.
Anyway,
Oh, I was just trying to find the quickest way out of the city. But
oh,
with the rain right now, I think we should probably hold up here.
You are attempting to leave.
Well, yes, I've got to go to the capital.
The rain kind of does make flying interesting. If you get beamed in the head with a raindrop, it's not very fun.
I'd imagine so.
I don't think I've been beamed in the head by a raindrop. Maybe multiple raindrops.
They're very large.
Oh.
And it kind of is
Oh, yeah.
impractical.
I understand now.
I could see how they would make fun.
Have you attempted to use a leaf to help shield you?
Yes,
Or
but
maybe
they're
you could craft your own
kinda flimsy.
umbrella.
You know, I could make an umbrella potentially, but it's kind of hard to find good things to make an umbrella.
Ryak goes up to goes up to the leader of the or somebody that looks important. Hey, I lost a umbrella here.
Did anybody perhaps find an umbrella? Inside this tavern-looking place, you see it's packed with people, all sheltering from the starting of the rain outside. And at the bar, there's two bar maidens. Both of them look fairly human. One of them has kind of a scraggle tooth, and you can tell they have some like elvish in their blood. And they're hastily taking orders and like tending to people around them.
Hey, Torin, maybe we can.
Okay.
Maybe they know a thing or two about this amulet, this brooch that we have found.
I was going to
about
ask them
umbrellas?
who's in charge around here.
Well, you know,
Slims.
the barkeeps usually have a trove of knowledge that is only behest to them because who else will spill all to the bartenders but people coming in.
I suppose so.
It might also have bread.
Yes, perhaps we should get something to eat as well.
Yeah.
Actually, it hasn't been that long since we ate before. Come to think of it.
We just had lunch.
You
We
did
did
just
just
fight to
have
the
lunch.
death.
Maybe
Yeah,
not.
but
But we
the-
just had lunch.
We could
Then
always.
you got in a scuffle, and like now you're like,
Now we're hungry again,
Now
like,
we're
now we're-
eepy.
we worked up an appetite fighting people. I worked up an appetite sleeping on the floor for a couple
yeah.
turns.
One sleep later, he's hungry for some reason.
Oh yes.
Mittens will hop off Stan's shoulders and attempt to sneak into the back.
Like into like behind the bar or like into
Behind
the
the
back
bar, yes.
room. Okay.
Behind the bar.
Okay. What are you attempting to do here?
Oh, I just want to make kitten eyes up at the bartender and go meow and beg for food.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Roll a performance for me.
19.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Nice.
One of the barkeeps looks down at you and like his eyes like light up real big and he's like, "Oh my goodness, I haven't seen one of these in so long." He like scoops you up right away, like no hesitation, and like sets you on the bar counter. And then like runs to the back and runs back with like a plate of fish and then sets it in front of you just like, "You eat everything that you need."
Mittens digs in, and anybody that knows Mittens, basically the party, can see if you're looking. He is smug as fuck right now.
He shoots a look back at the party just like,
Looks back. Ryak looks back at Stanley. How often
It saves
does
money.
he do that?
I'm shaking my head.
Often enough that we've saved probably multiple gold.
Impressive.
While Mittens is eating it, the barkeep is attempting to like pet him and then like realizes that he's got a job to do and like, well,
Mittens
looking at
allows the
him.
pets. He has been served by the servant. The servant may indulge.
What was that? The servant just looks around. Is like, I just hear something. You may indulge. I don't know where that voice come from, but I
There's this cat here and it's cute. All right. Are you all going up to the bar then, or are you
Yeah.
still pondering the map?
I'm going up to the bar.
I'm going up to the bar.
Me too. They might have snacks.
How fitting! I just got. Or I just got.
Just keep out of the oven. It's really hot.
Thank you.
Don't burn your mouth.
No, I will.
My
Don't
immersion.
burn your mouth.
Hi, Stell.
Hi, Sal.
Hi,
Is
Stell.
that Stell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Chicken
was Sal.
carbonara pizza.
Ooh. I could go for some pizza.
Same here.
All right.
Hmm.
I mean, you're in the place that has an Italian name. Maybe you just order pizza.
Yeah, maybe they have pizza here.
Yeah. Was pizza a thing back then?
Stan will hail the bartender and with his fingers pinched and wagging back and forth there. Hello, how are you?
Pardon? Sorry. Sorry.
No, I'm making a joke. Like he will hail the bartender and with his fingers
like-
pinched, waving back and forth, doing the Italian hand gesture. Hello, how are you?
Italia. The bartender
It's
kind of.
look. This is the regional dialect. Everybody, you have to wag your hand and pinch your fingers.
Oh, I see.
Got it.
So you're telling me that I need to add a third language to like the character sheet?
Italian, yes.
Italian.
Italian
is
hands.
finger-wagging.
Italian is
hands. It's canon now.
I mean, I'm not going to spoil anything, but Mittens does speak French.
That's funny.
All right.
Okay. The barkeep that's not preoccupied petting Mittens and watching him eat fish walks up to you, kind of rolls her eyes, and then starts, well, hello, what can I get for you two? You? Sorry, it's been a long night.
Hey, who did she go up to first?
Stan.
I will settle for a nice roll and some meat cuts, please. If possible. I don't know what the fuck's on the menu. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
And
we've got pretty
an
much
ale as well, please.
an ale. You're pulling my leg here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm just playing. Okay.
Hmm.
Just that, or is anything for your friends too?
Oh, I, am I ordering for everybody? And Stan like turns very nervously back to the party.
I will.
You guys like-
I'll take a hare, HARE hare, and and some meat, please. Thank you, and some pellets as well, please. Thank you.
Some pellets.
pellets.
I'm sorry, we don't have hair here.
Do you have rabbits?
Bald.
Everyone's bald.
Bald, bald.
do you, do you perhaps have rabbits of sorts?
I believe so. It's a bit more spendy, but we do.
I'll just take some meat, I suppose.
No food tonight. Girl dinner. Okay.
Um, I'm trying to think. I
Sorry,
don't know.
tonight we have a special going on. 2 silver for any meal. But
Ooh.
if you want some special meats like hare or bison, then it will cost you extra. I'm sorry.
What equivalent meal has bread rolls?
You could just order a bread roll.
Okay, Demise is gonna order a bread roll. She wants to build the cave again.
Also 2 silver. It is a
Red
meal.
cave.
I'll take a bread roll as well.
All right.
I want
Anything
something
else
with meat
for you
in it.
guys? She's like scribbling on a notepad.
I'll just. What's the house's special for meats? Or like, what is your? What's
Are
the
you
word
asking
that
a
I'm
house
trying? What am
special,
I?
or are you asking like available meats?
I'm asking like, what's popular around here?
Oh, well, people usually just come here for the ale. We brew it.
Mm.
We brew it in house. But a lot of people like to order our sweet rolls and I suppose our venison.
Sweet roll.
Mm. I'll have
Demise
some
is
of the
doing the
venison
excited up
then.
and down like dance.
Yeah, I say I'll have some venison then.
All right.
And I'm going to like sort of
Italian hand gesture.
no, not Italian hand gesture. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like sort of conceal it so that other people can't really see it and show her the brooch and I say, "Have you ever seen something like this before?"
She looks down at the brooch and then back up to you. Her expression isn't quite readable, but her face does change somewhat.
Mm.
What do you
Insight check.
know?
Is this
Insight check?
an...
Wait,
Do it.
can we insight check this?
Mhm.
Because
Insight check.
Lauren is
Well,
hiding this.
I'm gonna wait for her to say something or like if she says anything.
Okay.
I hit a 14 plus 2, so 16.
Wait,
Are you actively like
Yes,
watching Torin
I-
do this though?
I am. Because
I'm
remember,
not.
I was very interested with this with the brooch, you know.
I rolled
Okay.
a 7. I'm one track mind sweet bread.
Yep.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. You know her face like drops significantly. She's not happy to see this symbol, but she doesn't know why you've brought it to her.
I say we ran into some trouble on the road, and this was what's the word?
This was
It was
dropped
on
one of.
It was dropped from assailants.
I see. I don't know much about them, but I know who you can go to. I'll be back with that information. Is
Okay,
there anything
thank
else you guys would like to order?
Oh, do you have any?
I-
Do you have any worms in the back for a good hour?
Worms?
Worms.
Mm.
Worm.
It's not for me,
We
I
don't
promise.
know.
any pellets, please? No. How about worms? Sir, we serve food here.
Looks inside. Looks in. Brings out the rowlet.
You know that like the only like pet food they've had here is like grain based.
Okay, fine. I was hoping to have something fancier for my rowlet, but that's okay.
I mean, could eat venison.
Worms equal fancy.
The
I'll,
worms are fancy.
I'll,
too.
I'll take a piece. I'll take a slice of, or not a slice it, whatever the serving size is of the venison, but
Okay.
half of that.
It's 2 silver a person then. Chill. Run back with her notepad to the back and then like reappear with no notepad.
Oh, also I have gold pieces. How much? What's the conversion rate on that?
I
Is
believe
it
it's
10?
Yeah, it's
10?
10 silver for 1 gold.
Yeah.
And 10
I keep
copper
having
for
to,
1
I keep
silver.
having to look this up.
Yeah. I don't know what the exchange on Electrum is, though.
That's why we don't use it.
5.
We don't
Yeah.
use that for a reason.
Yeah.
And how much is it? And how much copper is it for 1 gold?
10 for 1 silver, so it's 100 copper for 1 gold.
Got it. Okay. You said a gold.
I can do math.
2 silver per person.
Yes.
Maths.
Ryak has a gold piece at the hand. This will be on me tonight, my friends.
Oh, okay.
Did the fox order anything, by the way?
Yeah, she's
No,
still
she's
with us,
still
right?
looking at that map. She's
Oh
like,
no, okay.
Okay.
she's very studious on it.
Ryak quickly runs over. Do you want anything to eat tonight?
Oh, of course. Sorry. Yes.
Oh, what is that you would like? I'll be happy to order something for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Just some venison.
Excuse me. One venison for our Miss Wasabi over there.
Miss Wasabi.
The fox lady.
The barkeep, a little bit annoyed that you changed your order, nods and then runs back to the back and then back up front.
Shit.
All right. How many meals was that? Sorry,
It's
I'm
like-
doing math in my head.
I think that's 6.
5.
5.
That's
Yep.
5. Okay.
5.
It is now 5. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Yep. No change then.
So that's yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. A few minutes pass and she comes out with your meals and sets them all in front of you guys.
Thank you so much.
The
Excellent.
sweet rolls, by the way, are even bigger than the last one you've had, Demise.
Oh my.
They are quite large.
Amazing. She starts running a cave.
Demise is thriving.
She does the big heart sparkly anime eyes and just like dives straight into the middle of this thing.
Ryak then takes a piece of the half piece of venison, chews it up, and then motions over to the rowlet and
Oh God.
and feeds the rowlet.
Good lord.
Stan is turning away to eat his food.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, you've never seen a.
Torin, roll me a perception real quick.
Will do. I do not perceive. That is a 5.
Okay. You're digging into this food and
Oh my!
damn, this
this venison
venison is
it's
it
so
hits.
good. It takes you to
Mhm.
another dimension, you know.
Oh yeah. They season it just perfectly. Alright. As the food is being served out, Kaasabi does come up to the bar and like sheepishly sits down and starts eating, but is very much lost in thought.
I don't notice that she's lost in thought because the venison has taken me to another
It's so
world.
good. It's
Mhm.
just so good.
Yeah.
Ryak is done feeding the rowlet and proceeds onto the bread, or takes a piece of bread in mouth and eats bread. Then walks over to Kaasabi and it's like,
It's-
is there something the matter? Wasabi.
Wasabi. Oh, my name's Kaasabi. So,
I am
sorry,
so.
I'm just worried about my brothers.
Oh, what happened to your brothers?
They're supposed to be meeting me in the city, and I haven't heard word from them in a while. I'm just nervous, I suppose.
Oh, are your brothers also fox people? Ryak asked nervously.
It's more of a found family, but um, adoptive brothers, you could say.
Oh, okay. Um, do you think they're missing? And maybe we can go look for them. And
That's just it. I'm not sure. I wish I knew more.
I guess I hear this and I look up and I say, I know a thing or two about found family. They're just as good as blood relatives.
what do they look like? So maybe we can keep an eye, like at the door, maybe even see if they walk in.
Well, one of them is a shape changer. He, they, um,
Me.
they
Stan
often,
rips off his face.
they often
Was me all
change.
along.
They change a lot, so I have to rely on information to find them. But my other two brothers is a dragon folk like you, and a moth folk.
Hmm.
Here's to a healthier me with these must-haves for healthy days. The Aura Ring 4.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
So dragon folk, shapeshifter, and
Who all
a
is hearing this conversation? Just Torin and Ryak.
yeah.
So I'm sitting at the bar.
Stan is
Also,
overhearing.
I'm just mostly in a thing of bread.
Mm-hmm.
Ben is overhearing, but he's a bit not talkative.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have grossed out that one with feeding my rowlet.
Oh, it's all right by me. I've seen it a lot of things in my time.
We'll be on the lookout. Are you worried that they might be in danger of any sorts?
I'm just nervous. You know how it is. And she kind of like
Hmm.
dismisses it a little bit.
Why would you be
Um,
nervous?
Real quick, roll a history.
Me or
Yeah, Ryak.
18 plus 1, 19.
All of these names are extremely familiar to you, and you recognize them as like names that are based in religion.
The names of what exactly?
Names of the zodiac.
Wait, she was saying names? What am I? Am I?
Was she
am
saying
I
names?
deaf?
Oh, I'm sorry. Her name. Sorry.
Her name.
Her name is a name of the zodiac.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm
Oh.
very indulged in this chicken carbonara pizza.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
You know, I just realized, Wasabi, that your name or your fake name Kasabi is that of the zodiac. Is that that's really interesting now, isn't it?
Oh, my parents gave me that name to give me some sort of luck, but I
Is
don't.
that a common practice?
Yeah, you know, people can be named after members of the zodiac, but
Okay.
in a lot of places it seems very taboo.
Okay.
So it seems that you're from a place where it isn't taboo.
Yeah, I'm from the Northern Islands. Sorry, I didn't mention it earlier, but
Northern
Blueberries.
Ireland, you say.
Don't mind me just looking up a map.
Me also looking
Finding
at
the map.
me also looking at map on side,
There it is.
quickly, hurriedly.
Me also looking at the map.
Yeah, I will be.
Isles of
Of Poya.
Poya. Okay. Thank you.
You're not too far from here. I've
You know that this practice is more so taboo because a lot of people see it as pretentious and like you're fating your child before they're even born.
Yeah, how
seems-
dare you fate your child to be lucky?
She seems to not like her name very much from what you're getting, from what you can see.
Ah, I see. So, strangely enough, it seems like you aren't too. Even though you correct me, you actually do not mind me calling you Wasabi after all.
Yes, it's just a little strange, but you may call me what you wish.
It is endearing after all.
He has trouble saying the K sound.
Mm-hmm. Because of the beak. Yeah.
It's
Even-
because of the beak.
Even though my name has a K sound in it, it's just.
Royale.
And where I come from is literally starts with a K.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know why I just have trouble.
It's just your name. It's just so unique.
The cruel
So there's-
irony of it all.
So then
but
you must be so you. What brings you to this part of town then? If it's knowing where you are from and that you are named the way that you were named.
I opted to go to this port because the last one I went to was less friendly to me.
Where was that?
Oh, the Empire's port.
Ah,
what was the
with-
fort that we arrived on
I agree.
and then departed from again?
The port you departed from?
Yeah, to get here. Sorry.
Like the Iora, right? That's where they came from.
They came from Iora
Yeah,
last time.
and is
you
that?
guys?
Yeah.
I don't remember what the port was named that you came from, but you are in the port of Aristesi.
Okay.
And this city is very close to Thorones, which is the capital city.
Okay.
Would you mind? And I don't know if I got the names of your brethren. Would you mind? Would it be okay? Because just reminding me of what those were again.
Oh, yes. Well, there's Kevin. There's sorry, Kevin,
Last
Everest.
name Bacon.
Which ones? Can you also like say which one is which, please?
Oh, Kevin is the shape changer one. He's my dearest brother. He's the youngest of us. Sorry, I'm also like trying to write stuff down at the same time.
You're good.
No worries.
Kevin the Shape Changer, Everest.
Everest?
I heard Everest. Yeah,
The mountain?
like the
Everest
mountain.
is a moth, the moth folk one.
Okay, and
He lost his wings a while back, but I'm hoping they'll grow back stronger.
yeah, I mean, with a name like Everest, I would hope that those things grow as large as possible for a moth. And there's one more, right?
Yeah, and Callaghan.
Callaghan, you said?
Yes.
I'm just
Callaghan.
spelling that however I spell it.
That's the dragon. I'm
Mhm.
assuming, right?
No.
No?
Eh?
Huh?
Sorry. This is
Eh?
a little bit. Sorry. Okay. Kevin is the dragon folk.
Got it.
He has blue scales. Everest is the moth folk who is missing wings. Hopefully he's grown them back by now. And then Callaghan is a horse folk. Similar to a centaur, but only 2 legs.
So no shape changer?
No shape changer?
One of them is a shape changer.
Oh.
Not gonna tell us which.
No.
Oh god damn it.
Because as far as she knows, the last time that she saw one of them, they were that.
Okay.
You get the feeling she's not very perceptive.
I also.
Alright, so the horse is Callaghan?
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Thank
The
you.
dragon is Kevin,
Yes.
and the moth
And
is
the moth.
Everest. Got it.
Yep. Got it.
All right. Ooh. There we go.
What were you guys meeting up for? Sorry. May I ask questions too?
Oh,
Oh,
of
yes.
course. We were meeting up for the festival. We used to go when we were kids, and we wanted to go again now that we're older.
There's a festival.
I remember.
That's
I
right.
vaguely
This was
remember
brought up
talking
last
about.
session, I think.
I think it was brought up. I
In
vaguely
about
remember
2
talking
weeks,
about
there
it.
is a festival going on in the capital city.
Huh.
You guys must travel a lot to come all the way down from the Isles to here for the festival when you were children.
Yeah. Well, we mostly did it for religious reasons from my parents, but now it's more of a fun thing that we do. Reclaimed, as some people would say.
Reclaimed.
I see.
Why reclaimed and not just?
Oh, I have some past with the religion that my parents were.
Oh, okay. It's okay if you wish not to
I don't mean to bring
divulge.
down the mood.
No, you're fine, my lady. You're fine.
Is Demise still like?
It's okay. Demise is probably.
fully in her bread.
Yeah.
Like,
Mine's okay.
she's like hollowed out the entire
Demise is
thing,
fine.
and
In
every
fact-
once in a while she like pokes her head up to be like, "I'm still in this conversation," and like goes back in.
Demise, I'm not worried whatsoever about Demise. She does this all the time.
Vibing.
She,
Hope you know how
is she,
hyperfixated she is on the sweet
is
bread.
she gonna survive being drowned in that much bread?
She's fine. This is not the first time that she's done this.
Is she okay? Does
Did she so here's the better question. Did she manage to eat all the interior bread?
I think so.
A lot of
That's
bread
terrifying.
A lot of bread for a pixie, but you know, pixies need more food
No.
than the average person.
She ate her
You guys, like-
volume in bread.
I'm imagining
Multiple times
her-
over.
I'm imagining you guys like peer into it, and like she's got like little bread furniture in there too.
Yes, she would. You gotta carve everything out of bread. It's very important. It's like genie in a bottle, but it's demise in a bread.
Oh, a demise in your
Oh
bread.
my god,
in
when
the
you
bread,
draw a
what is your
picture
wisdom?
of just to break out of immersion for a second, when you draw like a party picture, you have to draw like a piece of like you have to draw a bread bowl with Demise like poking her head out
Yeah,
and like just crumbs all over her. It's just
it's the law.
anyway.
Okay.
As you guys are eating, at some point the barkeep comes up and asks if everything's all right. Everything's tasting good.
Everything's excellent.
Everything is excellent. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And like she hurries off. The guy that gave you the fish is like still like looking over at Mittens, but has to do his job, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mittens will attempt to.
Gotcha.
Mittens is staying there until the party like leaves to a room, and then will attempt to sneak away so as to not give away that they are an owned cat. That is Mittens' game plan.
I see. I'm just a little stray cat. Oh no, I need food.
Yes, that is the entire game plan.
Mhm.
Thank you, random voice from the sky.
For the funnies, do you want to roll for that?
Roll for it? Sure. What am I
Alright.
rolling?
We'll just do stealth
Stealth?
to try to sneak away from it.
16?
Okay. You managed to like hop off the bar. The one person that was keeping an eye on you, he looks back and like is very visibly like shook, just like looking around for you, but you managed to sneak away.
Oh, poor guy.
They'll be around.
He had his chance to pet me if he wanted. Look, it may be Sir Mittens the marvelous, the bold, the gallant, the great, but he's not any of those things.
Mm-hmm.
They just sound
Alrighty.
nice.
After a
Oh.
little while, Kaasabi like perks her ears up and like puts her hands on her finished plate and goes to the rest of the party. Well, did you guys have any place to stay for the night?
You know,
Here? Where are we gonna stay here? I
do
thought
we
we
know
were
what
staying
we-
here.
I don't think so.
Do you have a place
We
to
did
stay for the
not.
night?
Unless you guys were planning to travel in the rain.
I
mean,
mean,
how
I
that's the
I
rain.
usually just
Yeah, is it really raining now?
It's starting to really rain outside.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
I usually would just huddle up inside it under a tree and perch that way. But that doesn't seem like it's in the cards tonight.
Sometimes to save money, I just pretend to be drunk enough and fall asleep in a dark corner.
The room goes quiet and they look at Stan.
Like
If you hate to-
everybody in the room just.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
The jazz music stops.
Yeah.
The bartender gets kind of annoyed at you in the morning, but it's usually fine.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, barkeep. Would you happen to know of anywhere that we can stay for the night?
My Discord's crashing. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
There we go. Okay, I fixed it. I'm technical genius.
technical Jesus.
Which one are you hailing? The girl or the boy?
the boy, because they were enamored with the with Mittens. Sir.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You guys need a place to stay tonight? And he kind of like puts his hand. He like leans all like frat boyish. You know the lean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the foot on a chair kind of lean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like has a white claw.
Ain't no laws.
Why are you drinking out of a white dragon claw?
Oh my gosh, that's horrific.
My people.
We have lodging here, but not a lot of rooms are left. Sorry.
I suppose that we can. This is the first day as a traveling group. That we can maybe, and some of us are smaller than others.
You said
And-
just about anywhere. I'll sleep in my bread.
The man looks down at you, Demise. Like he just realized that you were there and didn't like. How did you get here?
Are you old enough to drink anyway?
It's a good question.
She is.
Wait, I think I am. Hold on.
She
How
is.
old I am.
She
I am.
is.
Fun fact, I'm not.
Yeah.
Show us what you have available, if that's okay with you.
He like reaches underneath the bar and then pulls out a big fat book and then like opens it up to like the bookmark page and it's just and like pans his finger across it. We have 3 rooms available, it seems. One of them is a double room, 2 beds, and then the other 2 are singles.
Well, I'm sure we can. We don't have any.
I can sleep on the floor if we need.
And I can also sleep on the floor if need be. I am an owl, born.
I could
Sleep
certainly sleep
anywhere.
on the floor if need be.
Are we all just gonna sleep on the floor?
Yeah.
Collectively,
No,
no one
no,
takes the
but-
bed.
Okay, well, two
Yeah,
of you.
nobody's in the beds.
Two of
We all just. On the
We'll
floor.
take the
While
we'll
you
take the
guys
double.
are deliberating, Kaasabi puts a coin on the counter and just like, I'll take a single room, please.
She hates us.
That's fair.
We'll take a double room, and then
You're all sharing the double room.
it's
Sure, why
funny.
not?
I think it's funnier that way. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
It's funnier. Yeah.
we will.
All right.
I guess I take out a gold piece for that.
Okay, how much is it for a room? 1 room, please.
It's free.
It's free. on the house. No.
It's in the house, actually.
We'll let you
Yeah.
spend as much time with the cat tomorrow morning. Smile.
Stan goes wide-eyed, just like, ah.
The double room is 8 silver.
Oh, Joy, I have a gold piece for it. Flicks over.
Frank, do you have any like concept of money or wealth?
I have. It said I had 5 gold pieces and I used 1. So I still.
Well,
so
I have
now
money,
I have
so
4.
I gotta use money.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it works.
That's how it works.
He hands you 2 silver back then. All right, you guys are all set up. Just make sure you're out of the room by tomorrow at noon.
Thank you.
Fair enough. Okay.
You could peek outside and notice that, well, the rain is getting harder. The sun is starting to hang a little low. It's not quite sunset yet.
I see.
Demise is sitting on the closest person's shoulder and trying to hide from getting beamed in the head by a raindrop.
Aren't we inside?
Yeah.
I think we're inside.
Look, if we're stepping out there, she has great fear.
That's fair.
It's like the Tinkerbell movies rules.
I like to imagine that Demise is just being carried around, actually, in the bread.
I was kind of hoping that would. If
Someone's got like
picking
a
up
bread
the
purse.
yes.
Stan will just pick up the bread loaf with Demise in it.
Amazing. Demise is just sitting in the bread. It's like a genie lamp, but bread.
If I'm not legs for one thing, I'm legs for another thing.
Does that one always travel in
What?
bread?
This is my new mode of transport.
I want to.
I'm now imagining like a little rope going through the bread, like the baby carriers that like on the stomach. I'm imagining that, but for Demise.
She is bread.
I'm imagining Demise as like a purse dog a little bit.
Here's the better question:
Oh,
Is
gosh.
you've like burrowed into the loaf? Did you keep like a cap of the loaf to wear as a hat?
Yes.
Happy's gonna
Demise,
have
the
a
bread
field
fairy.
day with
Demise, the bread
fairy.
pixie.
the bread pixie. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, Demise is gonna cast sourdough. Run!
Sours your dough.
I'll sour your dough. Oh,
Oh.
Did you guys want to do anything before?
I wanted to talk to the. I just wanted to talk to the female barkeep and like ask if like is there any
Yeah, she
news
was
about
getting
that?
information for us.
Any news about that matter that we discussed earlier?
Oh, of course. I talked to the owner of this building, and they're sending someone tomorrow morning to come talk to you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
I would like
Roll
to
me
know
an
also.
insight real quick.
Oh,
Insight will do.
Starting.
That's a 10. Okay.
10.
Well, yeah, she's telling the truth.
Yeah, just tell the truth. Okay.
and then I would like to know, are we safe in this dwelling place for tonight?
I'm sorry, I don't quite understand what you mean.
Like, we were attacked earlier, and we would like to know if this place is well equipped in case somebody might come seek us out for retribution.
She puts her hand on her hip and kind of like rolls her eyes. This is a guild hall, honey. We've got you covered.
Okay.
And she like pats your shoulder over the bar and then like turns around to go do her job.
Everyone in here is an adventurer type vibe.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Had to ask anyway.
Attackers come in, and then like if like 20 people armed with swords and like hammers and stuff just stare at them like you came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
Ryak, roll a history for me real quick.
That is a 4 plus 1, so a 5.
Oh,
Ouch.
oh, ouchie. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yowzers.
Oh, no.
You look around this room and, like, you do notice everybody in this building does seem moderately strong. And, like, oh, the dude's got big biceps, you know, that kind of vibe.
Are any of them watching us?
No, they seem pretty enthralled in their own conversations.
I'd like to think,
Actually,
canonically, there's a lot of other adventurers playing D&D in the same hall, just having their own same conversations about this.
There's a
Yeah, you
pigeon
look at
eating
one-
rocks for some strange reason.
you look at one table and they're like playing some sort of dice game or something.
That looks interesting. All right, I believe you, I guess.
The pigeon eating rocks with a. What
Stan,
was
are
it?
you actually looking if people are watching you guys?
Yeah, sure.
Roll a perception then.
Ooh, Stan's dice time.
Stan dice.
Stan dice. Okay, this is just a +2. 17.
All right.
It's pretty good.
You do notice across the bar two like officer-looking kind of dudes, kind of muttering, and then they glance over at you, and then at the barkeep, and then they exit the building.
I kind of like raise up Demise to my head. Did you see that?
Did Demise see that?
I
Demise
don't know. Can
pokes
I
her.
roll to see if I saw that?
Yes, you
Demise
can.
pokes her head out of her bread cave with
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
I saw
cap
it.
on her head.
It's really funny.
I rolled a 2. She was living her best bread life.
Yeah, she was still in the bread cave.
Knee deep in bread.
Lost in the.
See what? What am I seeing?
Nothing.
Hmm.
I don't think I saw it.
Two men just like looked at us and then looked at the lady we were talking to and then walked out. Not the Cassidy girl, the bartender girl.
Oh, wasabi. Got it.
Did we follow them?
No, I don't think I'm a little tired. I don't think so.
Did they go outside?
Yes.
I
They
don't
went
want
out
to
in the
get wet. Let's not.
It's like a very good plan. Dives back into
It's
bread cave.
cozy in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Adventure calls, but adventure's inconvenient.
Bread.
Okay.
Alrighty. As the evening starts to dwell on, the bar gets a little bit more rowdy. Some performers go up and sing their little songs and then go back down. Would you guys be turning in for tonight then?
I think
Or is-
so, but I also think we should maybe like lock the door equivalent of whatever. Let's not get jumped in our
Yeah.
sleep.
Lock the door on your shared room.
Before they go upstairs, Stan will like put his
Bar
backpack
the
on the
window.
ground and open it for Mittens to sneak into.
Where has Mittens been this whole time?
Yeah, where has been this whole time?
Well, he did successfully sneak away.
Yeah, and then we just kind of left it at that.
Yeah.
And then Mittens
I'm
walks back in the
imagining
room.
he's walking around like the tavern floor, like getting attention.
Yeah, sure, let's say. Just pets. Pets.
Like night goes on, Ryak is like 8 drinks in, 8 meats in.
Stan will be 3 drinks in.
All right. You guys eventually do turn in. Ba-ba.
Sorry.
What do we turn into?
Sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what race is sleeping?
Eepy.
Ah,
EP race. We EP. We become EP. Okay.
Are you guys just like flat sleeping and locking the door and like crossing your fingers, or are you setting watches out?
We can set
I
watches.
I can't afford watches.
We can set. I'll take the first. I'll take the brap first. The first watch burp.
I shall take the second watch.
Should I?
I'll take third.
What? I feel like I should roll something at disadvantage for doing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you roll a D100.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, that's fun.
Don't worry,
I
it's not a
got-
bad D100.
I got an 80.
An 80?
Yes.
All right.
Hmm.
Am I supposed to roll like a 1 to a D9 as well or something like that? D10. Yeah.
Yeah, a D10.
It is a 0 anyway, so it is it is 80.
80.
Yeah.
On your watch, somehow magically through the crack in the window, a bird poops on your shoulder.
damn your own
sh-
people.
Oh shit.
Damn. It was Quicks.
All right. Is anybody else taking watch, or is it just
Mittens was going to
Ryak?
take a watch.
Mittens
And then
was
he falls
gonna take
asleep.
watch.
Oh, Mittens?
And
Okay.
then I was gonna
Mittens
take
rolling a
third.
D100.
Yes.
18.
18? Ooh. During your watch, you kind of are sitting kind of awkwardly. Something about like the floorboards or whatever, and you kind of like got a crook in your neck, and you just have a sore paw for about 2 hours.
I'm never taking a watch again. Here I am, trying to be noble,
At
trying
least
to
you
be
didn't-
nice, and all I
At
get
least
is
you didn't get
uncomfortable.
pooped on.
You should have shut the window. It's raining anyway.
The
There
window
are
was
good
shut.
things on this list.
The window was shut. I don't know how the bird did that.
It was a beautiful like the DVD
wind.
sign hit
The
the
poop
corner
was
of the screen. It was
beautiful.
perfect.
Then I am taking watch after Mittens.
As long as it's not an
Alright.
8, I'm pretty sure 18 and 80 so far are bad.
Rolling a D100.
Yes.
81.
God damn it.
81?
Yep. Do I get bird poop too?
No. Just like you're sitting there watching everybody blissfully sleeping and you gaze out the window and something about the stars just looks so pretty and you have inspiration.
Oh boy.
There is good things on this list, I promise. Which is you can take, is it an advantage on a roll? Did I say
Yeah,
that?
advantage on a roll of my choice.
Okay. Demise, are you taking a watch or are you just like blissfully sleeping?
She's gonna take last one.
Okay. I'll have you roll.
16.
16.
Finally one without an 8.
Somewhere outside and the kids are like being rather loud tonight. You just notice that it's peaceful, but there's loudness outside.
Yeah, the laughter right there. Who the hell's laughing at this time of night?
Exactly. I gotta roll for Kaasabi.
Probably like early morning at that point.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I want you guys to know that Kaasabi wakes up annoyed because someone near her had bad gas.
She's in a single.
I know.
It's that bad? Or the wall's that thin?
I suppose.
Must be on the other side of on
Of
like
a
the other
loo.
side. Or I was picturing our rooms like one right next to another, but I guess it's not necessarily like that. But
Yeah, I guess not, yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, I suppose. Okay. You all wake up, refreshed and ready for your day.
fuck off.
Coo, coo, coo.
In real life.
You hear
Like,
the rooster
oh.
crow. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Somebody shut the food up.
Did you all sleep well?
I want to
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the paw.
Very nice, very nice.
Also, what is this on my Oh.
I like it
Oh.
even more that you didn't notice it while you were.
Yeah.
it's but it's magical. Something about this is magic.
Whoa. Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Alright.
Why is this magic? Is this magic dropping?
Spectral
this?
droppings.
Mystical
Actual
bird poop.
droppings. It fell through the ceiling and through the roof at the ceiling and hit you.
Mhm. It's like molecules perfectly phased through the window.
I want to figure out what the. Should I roll like an investigation to see or something like? What would this be?
You could, if you
What would this
wanted.
be?
You're a bird.
Investigation, medicine, nature.
Discover where it came from or discover what it is.
To discover what it is.
Yeah, go for it. Investigation.
Let's roll a. That is a 16 plus 3, 19.
Nice. This is bird poop on your shoulder.
That's all. It's just.
You know, you could get it out with some water and like some elbow grease, but it's on your shoulder now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to the bathroom or whatever.
Say, how did that get
Yeah.
there, Ryak?
I don't know.
Was the door closed? Or
Yeah,
the
it
window
was.
closed?
Funny, because one of you would probably
What if it
assume that
was-
his Rowlet did it.
No.
It's a good point, you know.
Oliver would never
Alright.
do such a thing. This is
Is
now
he-
everybody's figuring out it. The name is Oliver.
Mhm.
Oliver the Owlet.
Alright, you all wake up. It's a few hours before noon and you have to be out of the room.
Okay, hear me out, everybody. What if we don't leave till noon exactly?
So
What
we
are
rest.
gonna do?
We rested, right? So that
Yeah.
my HP is back to
Everything
norm.
reset.
Long
Hooray.
rest,
Yay!
Yay. I am now
even losing
29 of
health?
29. I was -3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I had a pleasant nap during that combat.
You're
True.
Alright. Are you actually waiting until noon exactly, or just...
No.
Okay.
Nah, we can go.
You all head down to the bar. There's a few patrons in there, but this is mostly a night scene, you can tell, or an evening scene.
Is Kaasabi here?
Yep. She's sitting at one of
Yeah.
the tables, looking over a scroll of hers.
Good morning, Wasabi. Oh, you seem annoyed. Is there something the matter?
Oh, just I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. It's okay.
Okay.
Nothing too major.
Hmm.
Right. Can relate to that one, sort of.
What are you looking over?
Oh, this is just some work that I've been trying to catch up on. I'm
Mhm.
studying still.
Oh,
Your
work.
magical studies, I see.
Do you look over the scroll or just trust her in her word?
I trust her
You
in
know,
her word.
Just like glancing at it, but not really.
What did she
She's
say she was
not-
looking over? Sorry.
She's looking over some magical works that she's working on.
Yeah, I
Mittens will hop
probably-
up and attempt to look at the scroll.
I mean,
Ooh,
I guess I could make like an Arcana check or something. I assume that I.
She's
won't
not hiding it or
understand
anything.
Mittens will look at the magical scroll and attempt to understand it.
So I rolled a
Yes.
2 and I have a -1, so I don't understand shit.
This is foreign to you, Torin. This is
Yep, it's a different
these are moon
language.
runes.
I rolled
Might
to
have-
peer over her shoulder, and I rolled an 8. So I really have no idea. I am
May
a
Mittens
groggy
roll.
man.
Yes,
Is this
you may.
Arcana?
Yes.
Me and
Oh.
Demise are looking at it
Demise,
like,
you look
huh.
over it, you recognize that she's working on something.
It's
Nat
something.
20, baby.
Surely working on it.
Now I have to actually figure out what she was working on.
Let's go!
Sorry.
Inconvenience the DM. Let's go.
That's how you play D&D.
Alright. You look over her shoulder, Mittens, and you see she's trying to decipher a spell that is in a tongue you do not understand.
Hmm.
What languages does he know again, actually? I know French. French, Common, and Cat.
Cat, Common, Draconic, and Sylvan, actually.
Gotcha.
Mittens has a lot of languages for a cat.
Well, you get a
yeah,
bunch for
you
having
don't-
high intelligence.
You don't quite recognize the language that it's in, but you do
Oh.
recognize that she's deciphering it to
Elvish script?
yes, Elvish.
What?
So-
Don't I hate the elves?
Yeah, you're racist.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Well, I'm not racist. I have a good reason for not liking any of the elves.
You have a good reason to
Hmm.
be racist.
Exactly, yes.
A lot of racist people say that, you know.
But I'm not people, I'm a cat.
True.
You're a people.
And what spell is this?
Oh,
I
it's
see.
one that
The script is familiar, but the language is not.
it's one that my master assigned to me. It's his way of making me know the magic the old way.
Then would that not be draconic instead of whatever silliness this is?
Oh, my master isn't a draconic wizard per se.
Mittens
It's
right
just
now is unhappy.
The way it's supposed to be, as he would say.
Well, he certainly has an opinion.
Okay.
Let me look real quick. Actually.
Actually.
Your master, who are they? If I may ask. Have we
He's
asked that
from the-
before?
No. He's from the Western continent. I don't think any of you would know his name. Dryan?
Dryan?
Dryan.
Like
Derek.
Ryan, but with a D in front?
Yeah, yeah.
And that is who again, sorry?
That's her master.
The Master Dryan. Ryak Piers. Because,
You can roll history if you want to, but the DC is kind of high.
Oh boy. So I need a 20.
Bet.
It sounds like I need a 20.
I'll roll
It's, like,
history.
kind of high. All right.
I got an. Oh my god. What do I have? I rolled a 19 minus 1, so 18.
Oh wow.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 1.
Mittens, you're
plus-
chilling.
plus
You're
1.
satisfied with this answer.
Like Dryan,
You-
yes, Dryan, unimportant.
Mm-hmm.
I-
Torin, you know that this is a very old, very grizzled man. He would have visited your monastery a few times to perform healing magics and purity magics. You wouldn't know him personally, though.
Oh, no.
Dryan, I recognize that name.
I don't.
Demise, are you inquisitive about this or no?
Well,
I mean, she initially rolled an 8, and so I'm like, head empty, no thoughts.
I rolled a
Play
1 for.
around in
Well, I
his
mean, I rolled a
little
1 for
vibe.
this, so like.
Yeah.
Torin,
What's up?
you recognize the name. What are your impressions of Dryan? Is he of a reasonable disposition?
He seems like
Of
a
a
good
good
man
stock.
from what I know.
Does he come from
He-
a good stock?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Torin, you do know that he is an elf.
I know that. I don't know if Torin would pick up
Yeah.
on
You-
if that's what you were saying.
I just
No,
realized
what-
I
probably
didn't mention
just
that.
say-
part.
I heard
Like,
what you
he-
were saying.
he
Said.
stopped by our monastery to perform healing rites and help us with various different things, but I never really spoke to him.
Mayhaps that means they are a good being.
Yeah, he seems like a good person.
being.
Because he said, "Is he come from an okay stock?" And I'm like, does that mean he's a good being?
He's a green bean.
I shall defer to your first-hand accounts on this matter.
I just nod, basically.
There we go. Okay. Are y'all wanting to get any food before you embark on your magnificent journey, or just like toughen it?
Um.
Oh,
Well,
oops. My bad.
I'm
Didn't
back.
mean to.
According to the
Sorry.
Cash App, I don't know.
I don't know. Hmm.
I think I
Bruno Mars did a song with Sexy Red.
What?
yes,
Huh?
just very recently. Who is
Mhm.
Bruno Mars?
Who's Bruno Mars?
He is. Well, you see, Bruno Mars is a famous bard with a gambling addiction. He will he will go and squander all his wealth and be forced to produce some of the best music in the world, and then
Oh my
gain
goodness.
heaps of gold from it, just to squander it all away. It
Ah,
is a vicious cycle.
I see.
A bard, you say?
Yes, Bruno Bards.
Bruno Bards.
Bruno Mars. I
Bards.
see.
Bruno Bars. God.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I was just looking at the playlist, and all to the side is just trending videos.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So if y'all are just embarking, then Kasabi will once again walk up to the map and look at it rather inquisitively.
What are you looking for upon the map?
Well, I'd rather try to make it our route as easy as possible.
Does the map like lead all the way to the capital city, or
No, this map is just for the city itself. You'd have to like
Oh.
go up and ask if where to get another one.
wait? Are we planning on just going to? We're going to the capital, aren't we? Right. Right.
Yes, but
Yes.
we have to get out of here first, right? She kind of like looks around nervously. We have to get out, right?
Well, yes, but what do we do after that?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yes.
Oh?
Didn't think that far
Rubs
ahead.
chin.
Didn't think that far ahead.
Oh no.
What do we do after that? Oh my.
Mittens will is the guy that fed him food at the bar.
Yes.
Mittens will hop onto the bar and make kitty eyes at him.
The guy like shakes his hands. He's like, "Oh, you're back. You're back. You're here just for me, aren't you?" And he like gives him chin scratches and then goes back.
Yes.
And like,
Thank you. I know I'm quite fluffy, but
What?
I have need of you, sir.
oh,
Isn't this
Talking-
isn't this the first time that the
yes.
the Mittens is talking explicitly to
To a stranger, yes.
He looks at you and kind of his mouth is like open a little bit. He's like, "Oh, what can I do?"
I
for you?"
require a map from here to the capital city, please.
He looks around. It's just like, oh, I didn't know that you could. He kind of like shuffles nervously and is, yeah.
Pay no mind to what you have said to me. It is all true. I am marvelous and fluffy and cute and adorable. Yes.
He blushes a little bit, like, oh, and out of embarrassment. The other barkeep is kind of looking at him like, what is wrong with you? From what you can tell, he's very new at his job.
Poor guy.
Excuse me, other lady.
She, like, finally is just like, yep, what do you need here?
I am here to inquire upon the procurement of a map from here to the capital city, the routes and danger spots therein as well.
She nods and is like, oh, yeah, you could head down to the artificer's shop. They'll have some there. It's across the street. Can't miss it.
Very well, thank you.
Here's to a healthier me.
Oh, and
Cheers for healthy days.
we need to ask also about the the brooch.
Yes.
Thank you for reminding me. As you
Yes,
all, as
someone
Mittens
was-
is up at the bar, and I'm assuming the rest of you are in front
Yeah,
of the
I've
map
been.
with.
Well, I would say I've been looking around for people who were like
Roll
I
me
don't
a
know.
perception.
Looked like they were here to help about that. Is that a 17? That is a 17.
Okay. As you're looking around, you notice that two officers are standing near the entrance and looking at you.
Hmm. I see. Now I wonder if I should go approach them.
That is the decision to make.
Mhm.
They seem
I
important.
feel like I should wait for the group, but yes.
Well, what are you waiting for? You're the one that has the brooch.
You are the one with the brooch. Are you going to broach the brooch to these boys?
All right, fine. I'll approach
The Breach
them.
Boys.
Oh no.
That's the new cult name. The
The
Breach
brooch
Boys.
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 That's
That's really
The
funny.
Breach Boys. Okay.
Are they a band?
The band of brooch boys.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Of course.
Understood.
Well, really, our band name, our group name should be the Bread Bowl. I think.
Oh, I
Bread
like
Bowl,
that.
yes.
Mm,
All right.
But yeah, I can approach. I will approach them.
You walk up to these. Do you just like right off the bat show them the brooch, or are you striking a conversation?
I wanted to I would probably say what would I say? I would probably say something like I was told that people are being sent about a matter that I discussed with a bartender here. Would you happen to know anything about that?
are these the same
One
guys
of
that were
them.
watching us yesterday? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
One of them kind of eyes you up and down. He's got blonde hair and like silvery kind of eyes. They're both human looking.
Okay.
Uh, he's inquisitively looking at you, but he doesn't say anything quite yet. They're trying to judge what your situation is.
Mm.
Situation.
I will again sort of like I will try to conceal it as much as I can but so that they can still see it and display the brooch to them and say assailants dropped this when we were attacked yesterday and
They both
that is
look
the
at
matter
each
at
other. What is your passive perception, real quick?
12.
Okay,
Yeah, 12.
go ahead and roll me a perception.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh.
You know that these guards are not wearing like typical guard uniforms like you saw outside. They seem more prim, like
Oh, I thought that you meant
fancier.
undercover. It's like they're the Men in Black or something, you know.
No, they very much seem higher status guard.
Hmm.
I'm not sure we should be talking about this here per se.
Yes, I assumed it would be a more private conversation.
They nod to each other and motion for you to follow them. Just you, Torin, though.
I shall follow them then.
All right.
Should we follow him to make sure he's going to be okay?
I don't see why not.
Can I make an insight check on these guards?
Yes, you can.
Stan is asking out to the rest of the party out loud, by the way.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah,
9. I probably don't notice anything.
9.
I
You
Yeah.
trust that these guards are going to do their job at least.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't see why we wouldn't just tail just to see if there's anything will be You miss.
Okay. Roll me a stealth then
Who? Me.
for the people who are following.
Okay.
Okay. That is a 15 plus. Where's my thing at?
You probably have a pretty good modifier for it.
18. It's a +3.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
is a 16 for Stan.
Kasabi rolled a 20, so you
Does
guys
Nice.
Nice. also
follow.
need to roll if he's on top of Stan's shoulders?
No, Demise, you probably don't have to roll as well if you're like on someone's shoulder.
I am on like who's letting me ride their shoulders? This is the question.
What if Stan is just a pack mule?
That would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I've accepted. I'm sitting on your shoulder.
What if what if Mittens
What
is
if you're
sitting on
what if
Stan's
you're on
shoulder?
Mittens?
And what
I'm
if you're on
on-
Mittens?
We're
Yeah,
making a stack.
a stack. Yeah.
It's a stack. I'm here for this stack.
Should I roll for my rally as well? But my rally's just in my bag. Oliver's just in my bag, so like.
No. The only reason I'd have you roll is if like you rolled a 1, then the rally gave you away. So if you want to take that chance,
I'm good.
Alrighty. Sorry, I had to blow my nose a little bit.
How
I
dare
forgive you.
Thank you for
Roll
the
stealth check.
forgiveness. I'm rolling it. 17.
Oh,
Okay. We didn't notice, don't worry.
Nice.
mimics real life.
The 2 guards take you to a side room of the building. It seems to be like a like it used to be like a room where people would stay the night and such, like a hostis kind of situation. But all of the bunks have been moved out of it, and there's just a simple table in there now. It seems where this would be like a meeting place now.
Okay.
They don't close the door, but they do leave it kind of cracked open behind you.
All right. So
The
How
fairly good
cracked?
sign.
like an inch open.
Demise. What are the
Yeah.
chances you can sneak in if need be?
I can do my best.
Okay. The other guard turns to you, Torn, after setting himself in. He has brown hair and then also silvery kind of eyes.
Okay.
He turns to you. You say you were assaulted by these people.
Yes.
I see. The 2 guards are still looking between each other. Roll me an Arcana real quick.
Ooh, that's
Oh.
okay.
Oh god.
Man.
Sure.
That is an 8.
Yes. Yes, Demise, you could roll this.
Nat 20 again. What the
Okay.
heck?
Hey.
Demise, you
sending-
know they are using telepathy.
Yup. Message. Okay, got you.
Alright.
I know nothing.
You know nothing. You just think they're looking at each other kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Are they wiggling their eyebrows?
Yes, and like fluffing their mustaches a little bit.
Oh, are they mustachioed? Oh, this
Yes, they're
changes
mustachioed.
They
everything.
have to
I
have
trust
those pistachios.
They're in the Italian square with mustaches. The blonde one looks to you and extends his hand for the brooch.
I will hand it to him.
He looks over it one more time and then places like it's in one palm and he places another palm over top of it, and you notice he's doing a chant to himself.
Okay.
Are we
I
listening
wondered
in on
if it
this?
was-
Yes.
I wondered if it was magic when I picked it up. I'll be honest. That's meta. I don't say that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Do we understand the language?
What language do you know?
I just went through this.
I know.
Is it Mittens or does Stan know any other languages?
Is it common?
I'm assuming not.
It is Elvish.
Oh, I only
Yeah,
know.
no, we don't know that shit.
I know
No, I have
Celestial
no
and
idea.
Sylvan, so no.
Okay. Well, Kaasabi knows Elvish, so.
I know Elvish and Sylvan.
You know Elvish. Okay.
We have so many people that know
I double
Sylvan for a rare language.
Mhm.
Listen, it was just a part of it was just a part of the sheet, you know. I'm like, all right.
Demise,
yeah.
you also know that they are casting a location spell. They're trying to find where it came from.
Got it.
Hmm.
That might lead them back to the dead bodies only. Oh well.
Yes.
You know, the ones that are just sitting outside.
Fine. Right?
They're just asleep.
Yeah, they're just sleeping.
They're just asleep. Yeah, just...
The two look between each other again, and the blonde hair one turns to you again, Torin, and goes, "What languages do you know?
Me?
You know Orcish, Draconic, and Common?
And yeah.
Okay." He mutters something to you in a language you don't understand.
Okay.
It's mostly like an offhanded comment. You get the vibe that it was like, you know how like in the nail salon, the Vietnamese women will talk in Vietnamese and like not know that you know Vietnamese.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's like that kind of thing.
Hmm. Okay.
He was talking shit about you a little bit.
But you don't
he
know
flicks
that.
yeah. He flicks the brooch back to you and goes, "Thank you for this information. Are you staying in town?"
We were planning to head out toward the capital soon.
I see. He reaches into his shoulder bag and hands you a slip of paper that has some Elvish written on it, and it's a protection charm. If the assailants ever come near you again, wave this at them.
Okay,
like-
very well.
Roll Arcana to see if waving it at them will actually like work, or if you have to be like a caster. Question
You
mark.
could. Yeah, you could.
I rolled an 8 minus 1. That's a 7.
This is a charm. It's like a paper charm that you have.
Mm-hmm. I am adding it to my inventory.
Yep. You have a paper protection charm.
Interesting. I just wave it at them.
Yep.
Very well. Thank you for this.
Is there anything else we should know about these assailants?
They put
They
everyone
were
to sleep.
hard to.
Did you say that, Tobias?
Yeah.
They whip around and like shut the door.
They see like, you know how people like have like a bunch of stacked heads around a corner? They see
Yeah.
that through the door.
One of them is a cat.
Yep.
I see this and I just like look down a little bit and sigh, and it was like, mine. You see, this entire group of people were there as well. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
we were
I
all
didn't
there.
see anything. Well, Torin, you know the least. You were asleep the whole time.
I was. They were able to put me to sleep, and by the time I got back up,
The brown-haired one sighs and rolls his
Yeah.
eyes and opens the door. Get in here.
I probably wouldn't have noticed them considering the stealth
Yeah.
rolls, honestly.
Do you go in the room, everybody, or stay
Yes.
outside?
At the whim of the
Yes.
person on whose shoulder I'm sitting on.
They said come in, so I mean, I'm gonna walk
Stan
in.
shall enter the room.
Kaasabi stays outside just to like watch out the door for you guys.
They did use some sort of powder to put some of us to sleep. They
Sleep
were
powder.
hard.
They say
it was
in
hard.
unison.
Yeah. That's probably what it is. That would make. I'd probably say like, oh, that makes sense. Aptly named. We didn't get many features about them though. They were all wearing cloaks.
Seems about right. Is anybody else saying any descriptors about them? Or are you
You're
like,
also
Trying to think of.
I
Demise
kind
probably
of
say-
forgot all the scriptures.
Okay.
Okay, Demise would say this, but Elle really doesn't want to. Their heads were very good for making funny dents in the wall.
Excuse me?
Very, head shaped.
These dents, they seem very head-shaped. Almost like these two sleeping people.
What she is saying is that they appeared very fragile. And if asked, we may have scientific proof of this theory.
Scientific proof. I'm rubbing my temples IRL.
I would not have said that, but Demise was no filter.
Mm-hmm.
It was self-defense. Honestly, we were justified.
Yes, we were assaulted. We did what we had to do.
I see. Normally in these situations, we'd have the perpetrator's description to go off of.
I mean, if you can probably get an a description for yourself if you So there's going to be two men that appear to be asleep in an alley.
Hey, are kind of stacked in a pile.
I know that one was an elf and the other was a tiefling. I don't know what the third looked like.
One of
He
them
got away.
nods.
Or did we kill him?
I
The
don't
third got away. The third got away.
I definitely remembered killing one. I didn't remember killing the second, but I guess we did.
You killed two and one got away.
Yeah. I certainly remember.
Yeah, I shot at one and missed a couple times, and I think I hit one, but it didn't really do too much to them.
I fell over trying to tackle the other guy.
That is true, you did.
The two... excuse me. Ooh. The two guards are looking between each other. Their expressions are very much annoyed and a little bit angry. They don't want to be doing this job, it seems.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Ain't that a mood?
The brown-haired one kind of rolls his eyes and sighs and nods to himself. Well, I suppose this does happen a lot here. I'm sorry this happened to you. If you would like compensation, you can file a complaint with the city office.
I'm sorry. Did you say this happens a lot?
Did you say compensation?
Wouldn't you know, Ryak?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. Ryak's like, yeah, totally, yeah.
Ryak is the most
non-local
unlocal local in the world.
I was working on a farm, for God's sake. I only come into the city every so often.
I'm but a simple farm boy.
I'll say, so this is a problem that happens frequently here?
The Order's activities have gotten more violent recently. We've been trying to dial them back in, but it's hard to.
If we get attacked again, do we get more compensation?
Jesus Christ.
Yes. You would?
You
Looking at the talking cat.
So I'm saying, find their hideout, get attacked again, but majorly, and then get more sweetbread.
Exactly, Demise. I'll make a
Infinite
fraudster out of
money
you yet.
glitch.
Infinite money glitch.
Alright, everybody, here's the scheme. We start a cult, get attacked by our cult, and then keep restarting the cult for infinite money.
Oh my goodness.
It can't fail.
You'd have to file a complaint with the city office, and that would take a few weeks to file through.
Okay,
There's
the
a lot.
money's delayed.
The money is delayed, but you could
Infinite
file.
is still infinite.
You could file a complaint, and you'd get money.
Genius.
If there's nothing else you have to tell us, then we'd best be on our way.
I can't think of anything else.
That's probably
I
it.
believe we've given you all the information that we have, unfortunately.
Mittens would like to smell check them.
Okay. Does he just like boldly walk up, or is it stealthily?
Oh my God.
Stealthily.
Real performance, actually.
Performance?
Yeah, because
Ooh.
this is like in the wide open.
24.
24.
God damn.
I have a plus.
You...
Yeah, I have a. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's persuasion, not performance.
Okay.
22.
22.
Still, it was a high roll.
Yeah.
You sniff these people and they do not know. It's like crazy how well you do this. They smell of rust and old
And
people,
Mm.
you know?
rusted
like old people smell?
people.
Old people
Ooh,
smell.
tapioca.
Like
Ooh.
there's like a metallic tinge to their smell. They don't smell like the cultists, if that's what you're trying to get at.
And just general trustworthiness.
Oh. They smell like city guards.
Very
Trust them
well.
as you will.
Very well. Look, I've decided that all insight checks for if I trust them are replaced by smell checks.
Okay.
Here's to a healthier me. With these
The two guards, seeing that there's nothing more to go on, start making their way to the door.
along with the aura mem-
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I have nothing.
I got nothing.
They leave, and you're left in this big
Very
empty
well.
room.
I'm looking at this charm.
Okay. You want to
Hmm.
like investigate it, or are you just looking at her, pondering your charm?
I could roll something for it.
You could
Could
roll
I
something for it.
use?
It's made of paper.
It is indeed
all
made
I
of
got.
paper. Let's see. Or did I already make an Arcana check for it? I forget.
We get
I,
out.
I did.
Demise.
I failed it. Yep.
I don't remember if I made one. I'll be honest.
I don't think you did.
No, I did, and I rolled a 7.
I got a 12.
Okay. This is a single-use protection charm.
Okay.
It can dispel any negative buffs to you, or debuffs to you.
Neat.
Yeah. That's all you know from this.
Single use protection charm. Dispels debuffs. Got it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably find a map on it. I don't know why my voice was so high there. We should probably find a map to the capital then, huh?
Yes, sir. That's what Kaasabi says, IRL.
Yes, sir.
Look, relevant GIF from JoJo's about how Middens operates.
It's the taste of a liar.
It's wonderful.
It's a smelly smell that's
Smells
smelly.
All right. So you remember the barkeep saying that the artificer's shop would hold any maps that you would need.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you guys. So
Shoot
we.
the artificers as we go.
So Wasabi, would you like to show us where this artificer shop is?
Okay. Yeah, of course. I'll show you. Oh, she rolled a 10 for that.
Oh god.
She takes one step outside the building and kind of like looks around real quick, finger on chin, just I wonder where the artificer's shop would be. And like
Let's see.
across the street there is a big sign that says artificers.
I rolled a 14 to help her. I'm not sure where I'm heading.
You
to
see
that.
the big sign that says artificers.
I
was going to.
Probably that one.
I was going to say I rolled a 16 for it to help.
Yeah.
16 plus what is it? 4 for perception. Oh, that's a 20. I see.
All right.
Yeah, we find the artificer's shop and we are
Yep.
headed there.
You walk in and this is a magical place. There's a sense of arcana in the air. There's
Like
wonder
Disneyland.
everywhere. It's like Disney World.
Disney World.
Is there any Mickey Mouses to eat?
Mm-mm.
Damn it.
Mickey
This
Mice.
is a clean and sparkly shop. There's a lot of little copper trinkets and some small mechanisms that you could find out what they do, but they're just little tiny things.
Small.
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 There are
Unlike Demise.
two main desks. One, they're like opposite walls to each other. One of them has a person stacking shelves behind it.
The person stacking shelves. I will walk up to them. Say, hello, we are in need of a map to the capital. Would you have something like that around here?
They kind of like are startled by your sudden appearance and just, oh my.
How tall is your
small?
character, Torin?
I'm 6'6".
6'6", dragonborn out of nowhere,
Yeah,
terrifying.
6'6" 6.5 foot
5
dragonborn
tall.
suddenly appears.
Stealth giant dragon.
You're
It's
looking
6'6"
for a
and
map
250
bed?
pounds.
She
Yes.
they push up their glasses and looks to you, craning their neck upwards.
So
We
where
are
to?
indeed.
Where to?
To the capital.
The capital. Oh, we have
Yes.
some of those around here somewhere. She kind of leans under the desk and like starts pulling up scroll after scroll. Take your pick which one you want. We've got these ones for gold. There's some fancier ones if you want for 5. They've got like gold trim edges. And she like starts like talking nonstop. Like you'd have to interrupt her to get it.
Yeah, I say I will just take the standard one. I think this should be good. I think this should be good enough.
Alrighty. There are 4 maps on there. Do you want to investigate any of them or just take one at random?
Let's investigate them.
Okay.
See if I could determine which one is necessarily to the. Well, are they all to the capital?
Yes,
Or do
they
I
all
need
have
to-
the capital in them, but one of
Okay.
them is a map of Kurollana, like the main island.
oh, let me help you out. I'm gonna roll also for investigation, I guess, right?
Okay, yeah.
I'll roll for investigation too. Ooh, that's probably -1, right?
For
Yeah,
me, it's
inspecting your
+3.
maps.
I will trust them to
Where's
roll as long as
I got a
as long
16
as
total.
Kaasabi doesn't roll.
I got a 13.
Okay. As you are looking over these maps, she's talking your ear off, like, oh, and this one was made in the south, so it might have some errors, but it's totally good for all the roads here. And this one here, made by a famous map maker. I could go on and 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 about them.
Please,
On it.
This one looks.
Sam will kind of walk up.
This one
"Please
seems to
do
be the
tell us
one."
all about this map maker.
All about this map maker. Oh my gosh, you hate
As
this.
Ryak and I are looking at, as Ryak and I are looking over the maps. what are
So
the
he
maps
was born here in Kurollana.
Oh, where in
And-
Kurollana?
Here in Aristesi. I'm sorry. I'm so
Okay.
sorry. Nobody ever asked me about
What
this.
street?
What street? I don't know what street, but I just knew that they were born in Aristesi. They
Do you
weren't
know
born
all
to
the
noble
streets here?
family, but they were born to like some other high status families.
How many coffees
Sorry,
did you
my-
have this morning?
Are you okay, Happy? I'm sorry. I'm trying to
I need a
tease you. I'm
cough
so
drop real
sorry.
quick.
Oh no!
I'll stop with the bit.
Yeah.
I will keep going because it's funny. Okay.
Oh,
I got these
man.
cough drops that taste like root beer. And they're so
There's
good.
somebody outside talking about poison.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wait, I'm gonna need that root beer cough drop band. Hold on.
It's the Ricola ones. Original herb.
Okay.
Ricola.
I think they taste like root beer at least.
They actually have had those before. They do taste like root beer.
What? Okay, I'm
They
remembering.
do, yeah.
Common complaint from Europeans apparently is that root beer tastes like medicine.
Well,
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird.
here we
Cool.
are.
Is it
And the
just
worst
the
part is that I've
European?
had root beer after being told that, and I kind of get it.
I mean, I could see it, but it still tastes good to me.
Oh, it's
Wait,
a
what's it
wonderful
called?
death
Something
treat.
herb?
Ricola alpine herb.
Noted.
The Swiss alpine herb. Okay. And I like it because like the bag is like paper, so it's not plastic waste too. I
Yeah.
dropped it. There we go. Okay. So you're looking at these maps and this person is talking your ear off and like will not shut up.
And Stan is talking to her, and it's a whole thing. But what's the map? What do the maps look like?
The first one is a map of Kurollana, the main island. So it's very zoomed out and doesn't show many of the specific roads you'd need. And then the second one is the second and third one are both the same thing. They have the southern parts of the island. And then there's the fourth one, which just shows Thorones.
So none of them have the roads that we need?
2 of them do.
2 of them do. Okay.
Yeah.
Are the other 2 identical, the 2 that do?
Yeah. They're
Okay.
mostly identical. Like, the differences between them doesn't matter to you much.
Oh no, ads.
It's
Okay.
The maps are sponsored. Oh no.
I mean,
the
I
corner
look
of
at
one of them is
Ryak and I'm
me.
like, I mean, we probably just want one.
She's busy talking to Stan. You'd have to grab her attention again.
Yeah. I will grab her attention. Excuse me.
Yes?
We'll take this one, and I hold up the second map.
Are you sure? I can go get the nicer ones in back. They're just over here. And she starts like kind of walking away to go get them.
I think this one is fine.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
It's
looked
1
at-
gold per map.
Oh, all right. I will hand her a gold. Southern.
She takes it and is just like, "You guys want to see a cool trick I learned?"
Sure.
It's like looking between you guys. She flips the coin up in the air and just catches it.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that cool?
Excellent.
Politely clap.
Yeah.
We clap. We clap.
I'm gonna roll up. I'm gonna roll a quick performance check.
Okay.
All right, it's a 17. All right, so I'm saying, yeah, sure. Like it's so convincingly that like I am interested, when I'm in reality, I'm actually just like, I've seen this way too many freaking times.
She catches that you're actually like interested in it, like quote unquote actually interested.
Yes.
And she's like,
You're gonna
I
encourage
can
her.
do it again, and just does it again.
Listen, I have a -1 to intelligence, so I'm like, yeah, that's so cool, awesome.
This is sick. How are you doing that? Oh, and check this out. And she turns around and grabs one of the mechanisms behind her and sets it on the table, puts the coin on top of it, and the machine just flips the coin up in the air a couple times.
A bunch of
Isn't
things
this
in
so
the shop.
interesting?
It just flips the coin.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I know a trick too. Can I see the coin?
She hands you the coin.
Thank you. He pockets it.
Puts it in the
That's it.
Oh.
I say, Stan, give it back.
Sam, we
Hey.
needed to.
Stan does
pay.
give it back.
Okay. She flips it in the air again and just like is so happy that you guys are talking to her.
Oh, poor thing.
This poor woman.
Alright, I guess then we
Um,
must be on our way.
Yes, it was lovely to meet you. What was your name?
I'm Anya,
Anya.
named after the guildmaster.
Oh.
Oh.
You know, she was one of my relatives once, but through divorce, you know what happens.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah.
It's nice to meet you.
It was very nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you. I hope we brought you some joy today.
Oh, you've brought me wonders of joy, and she's flipping the coin in the air.
So innocent, I love it.
All right.
Alright.
We head out then.
Alrighty.
And we will probably find our way out of the city.
Northward
Um,
bound.
Oh, yeah. We'll say you are making your way out of the city. Reading the map and looking over it, you know it'd be about 2 days travel time on foot.
Seems
Okay.
that it's gonna take
we
about
have
2 days to
time to
get
spare.
there.
What?
No, it's gonna take 2 days to get there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna have to really get to know each other, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Come, Red Bulls. Let's roll
Hmm.
out.
Have you?
Uh-huh.
Hey, do you think we've seen? We could have seen one of your friends that you've told us were supposed
yes.
to meet you.
Yes, your brothers.
My brothers? We will
Yeah,
find them.
you know, Kevin and Callaghan and Everest.
Yes, your
Yeah,
brothers
these
are
3 specific names.
these. That feels like these 3 specific names that I totally remember. shouldn't we try to find them, or?
I hope I can trust them to make it to the city.
But it seems
Hmm.
like it was worrying to you that you. And now
Can
we're
we
getting
trust
out of the
you
city.
without us? No, I'm not gonna say that. I was about to say, without us, could we trust you to get to the city?
Probably not.
I'm going to roll perception really quick, just to tell what kind of expression you're
Mhm.
giving us. And
Okay.
it's a 14 plus 4, 18.
She's like really thinking about like, well, we could go looking for them, but that would slow down our travel time, and then we'd have to like make up that time. Maybe we should just rent a horse. And like,
Do you have horse money? How much is a horse?
a horse is expensive for you guys.
Probably.
Do you have
And we would
horse
need
money?
more than one.
And considering one of her brothers is part horse, it might be a bit taboo.
Yeah.
We can just walk. It'll be fine, right?
Yeah. It'll
Out
be
of curiosity, what part is the? Out of curiosity, you said that they were a horse person. Do you mean centaur or?
I just didn't ask questions. I just went with it.
I just assumed it was all humanoid bodies with like. It's
A
like
horse head.
yeah.
It's BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever seen BoJack Horseman?
I mean,
Has Bitten even seen a horse person before?
No.
it's a.
Okay.
I mean, it's just. I don't think they really give. I don't know what a BoJack Horseman is. Is that what is that from?
It's a person with a horse head.
Oh, isn't that just a reverse centaur?
Yes, I suppose it's a touchy subject for him, though.
Oh, okay. So where did BoJack Horseman the word come from? Is
They
it-
were a famous performer, I believe.
Oh,
So it's a
can I-
touchy subject for them. Does that mean that this one is not the shape changer?
Yeah, you could assume that.
Perhaps.
This is Jacob
Anyway.
speaking, not Min's.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Touchy subjects. We start our journey, I guess, to I don't know what we're gonna
Onwards
do.
and outwards.
What are we? What is it?
I'm fine with
Mhm.
it.
What are we
Alright.
gonna do first?
Yeah.
Where are we
Also,
going
I like
towards?
how Demise was like, "Yeah, we can just walk."
Yeah, we can just.
Sits on
wait.
his shoulder.
We could just walk. Yeah, you guys get there. I'll just
I mean,
be like
No one objected.
relaxing.
I mean, I don't know why I'm complaining. Half of my character isn't walking.
I would like to also note that I have swift muscles, so like even though like I'm like kind of imposing to everybody, I'm actually quite quick. So I'm gonna all right, I'll see you all there. And then like I just like
starts
I just
race
start
walking away.
just race walking.
Oh yeah, what's your speed?
That's 30 base.
I got 40, so I'll see you there then.
Alright, human, and Ryak just like extends wings and starts like accelerating.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I mean, you could, but you wouldn't have the map.
That's right. All right. I guess
You gotta wait for the
Shit,
guy
you're
with the
right.
map. I am the
All right.
navigator.
All right, go
You guys
ahead.
make your way towards the city gates.
Making my way downtown.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm making my way out of town.
Walking fast, except I'm not walking.
Walking
And
fast, but
but
not
I'm
as fast
homebound.
as Torin.
I'm going to roll a number. Ooh,
A number.
nat 20. I like these
Fuck.
dice.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you guys make it to the city walls, and at the gates. These gates are very
Oh.
big and grand, much grander
Okay,
than the ones you walked through for.
I was thinking the Capitol walls, and I was like, "Well, that's not the same."
Okay.
They are much more grandiose than the ones you'd entered the city for. You are at the eastern gates.
Or like
2 guards. What?
oh, never mind. I was looking at something different. Carry on.
Okay. 2 guards stand in your path to the gates themselves.
Okay.
They
Hello.
they stand in your path and just like, reason for leaving the city.
We are on our way to the capital.
Sure.
Why do we need a reason to leave?
Sorry, with the increased cult activity, we've been assigned here. You know how it is.
I
Oh,
see.
but-
I see.
Oh, but you
We've heard about that.
You-
It sounds like a terrible situation.
you know,
It really is.
do I know these guards? Because I'm technically a local.
You don't know them, but you notice one of them is higher ranking and the other one is like a teenage boy. And the teenage boy is just like, well, with like the cult activity, we've had to like stop as many people as like, a whole army.
And the higher ranking one like elbows
Puts his
him a
head in
little
his
bit.
hand, yeah.
Like
Like the sigh of.
Mhm.
Okay.
You may leave, but just be careful out there.
Have you guys had
Absolutely.
issue with the cult activity lately? Or
Yes, actually. They're trying to get to the capital city, but we're trying to stop as many people as we can. You seem trustworthy enough.
yeah, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. I
I'll see you guys.
take that as a compliment. Trustworthy enough.
I'll see you guys on Monday.
See
One
you on
day.
Monday.
Anyway, I
It
guess
is
I
like today.
So they just let they just let us keep going. I don't even
Yeah.
think.
They don't really give you much time. Or trouble.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. We'll keep going then.
And then
I
I
will
like,
too.
and then I go like, just like after we walk past the guards, out of earshot of the guards, I like go to Torn and like, I was thinking about mentioning that we could maybe help because we got attacked by them, and then would have shown the amulet, but I think showing the amulet to that one guy in particular would have been a bad idea. I think.
I don't think that it's a good idea to go around and flash it to
Eh.
everybody.
Yeah, you're right.
Says the guy that's been going around flashing it to everybody.
Not everybody. That's why I'm like concealing it a bit.
Yeah.
I just take it as like you having like a trench coat or something, and then you just like, and then you just like flash.
Wanna
but-
buy a sundial kind of vibe.
Wanna
like the
buy
like the one,
sundial.
like the. Anyway, keep going, I guess.
Yeah, we keep going.
Alright. Do you guys want to keep going or call it here for the session?
I'm happy to keep going or call it. But I'm happy to keep
I'm
going.
fine with either as well.
I'm down with whatever.
Sweet. Sweet business.
Yeah.
Just like, if
we're
we
done
keep
to
going,
keep
it'd be
going for
another hour about, I think.
Ooh,
Are you not able to for another hour?
Always pick it up
I don't
next time.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about we just pick it up next time?
Yeah, sure,
Alright.
no worries.
I'm okay with that.
Let's
Yeah,
start our journey.
we start our journey for
Yay!
realsies.
Adventure
Yeah.
time. Come on, grab your friends. We're going to
Huzzah.
the capital lands.
Huzzah!
Capital lands.
Let me
Huzzah.
just hit
Huzzah.
stop recording.
Surprise!